thank this week, and then I realized, well, you're all on it. But I want to first especially thank Val for just a really great year of leadership. I thank you for being always there, for running a great meeting and a concise meeting. That's part of my favorite things, and just for everything that you've done for the church. And there's a whole list of other people. Becky has every week she collects all our stuff and schleps it up here and helps me and runs the elders. And Becky, you're amazing. I just want to give you a special shout out. Jean and Art, the church wouldn't run without you guys. Thank you for the blessing box. Thank you for being mentors. Thank you for running the missions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Holly too. If you're watching from your vacation spot, we haven't forgotten you. Thank you for all you do for the missions. And Ernie, thank you for teaching Sunday school and for running the soup kitchen and being so encouraging to everyone. Thank you for my hug after church every single Sunday. Sandy, thank you for all the calls that you make and the encouragement you give to everyone. Thank you for doing your job even when you don't feel good. We recognize all that you do. Glenn, thank you for setting up our security and making sure that somebody's watching that back door. Helen, thank you for everything you do, for all the cookies and the baking and the knitting and the children. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Forrest and Nick, thank you for everything. I used to have a church like this before I came here 10 years ago. It looked almost exactly like this, but we didn't have a Forrest and we didn't have a Nick. And you would look up and these glistening globes weren't glistening. And as a matter of fact, in my old church, no one would replace the bulbs. And we had, in place of our bell, we had a beehive where bees and hornets would live. Thank you for the unsung heroes of everyone who takes care and maintains this building. And that, of course, also includes Brad and Brian and everyone else and who is behind the scenes. Thank you, Vaughn, for sending out cards. Thank you, Janelle, for being a mentor and for keeping our website and our Facebook page so up to date every single week. I know I've forgotten some of you, and I hope you don't think because I haven't mentioned your name. Thank you anyway. I don't often just take some time to say thank you, and I just wanted to do it today. Yeah. Thank you to the organists who do our Music Monday. If people don't get back to you, they get back to me. And they're so encouraged by every time you play and every Monday when you start them off thinking about our Lord. So thank you for that. I just want to say, sometimes we can be discouraged as we look out and we see our numbers dwindling. But it doesn't make us any less of a great church. The hearts and minds here are focused on the right thing. We reach out with everything we can and with everything, all our resources and gifts. And I think we give back to the community as best we can. And the word that comes to me today is keep going. Just keep going. I'm encouraging you to keep going. We're on the right path. I know it. And the Lord is with us in every step we take. So keep going. Thanks.
Okay, next on our agenda are our committee reports. So let's see if we have any committee chairs here who want to add anything to what has been printed. Is there anyone here that wants to add anything? Okay. Next, I would like to ask Andrea Sammons to come forward to explain the financial report and summary and our proposed 2023 budget.
well, I don't want to bring everything down talking about money, but anyway, my reports are all there. The church report and summary summarizes all the income of the church and the expenses. And when and even the accounts and funds too, whenever you see my reports and I say less earmarked, that means all these reports reflect everything, all income that comes in, whether it goes to current expenses, whether it goes to building fund, all those, the building, the bells, the care fund, soup kitchen, those are all earmarked. So that's money that the church has, but it's not available for the budget. So that's my explanation for that. So anyway, that's everything of those two reports, but I'm going to reflect on the budget versus actual because Val wanted me to speak on the income and expenses for 2022. So for the year, let me get my figure. The income for the year, this is budget only, we were at a minus 17,000 that we were short in meeting our budget. But on the plus side, our expenses, we were under budget, $7,964. So for the year, that put us at a minus $9,440. So to meet that, I did get consistory approval that I moved $12,000 from our general fund account into the checking to make up for that deficit. So, and it's a good thing we have that money that we can do that. Does anybody have any questions on anything I just talked about, income, expenses, or whatever? Okay. So then for the budget, to set our budget then in lieu of what I just spoke about for our 2023 budget, then the budget committee and we didn't give any pay raises. So we didn't do that. And then for different line items, we had to increase because as we all know, things have gone up, rising costs. And let's see, like our computers technology, we raised the postage went up, and especially our property insurance and our propane. Propane was out the roof. So anyhow, that's the only thing we had to raise because we don't have a choice. So I think that's okay. So does anybody have any questions on that budget or anything? Oh, that's right. Okay. We are going to be looking at, we need a weekly offering to meet the budget of $2,913. That's where I know we were behind last year, but that's what, to meet that budget, that's what we need.
How much was it for the year though? Remember, it was like,
What we did take in.
no, I mean like what we raised from last year to this year.
Oh,
The difference in the budget is like.
let me see, look here. Like about $4,000 or $5,000. Yeah, not quite $5,000.
Right.
Yes, that's what our budget raised. Yeah. Okay. Nobody has, that's it for me.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So is there a motion to accept the proposed budget for 2023? Forrest and second Sandy. You have that, Helen? Okay, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion has carried. Okay, I want to thank Andrea for her continued hard work with Emmanuel's accounting and finances. She has done an outstanding job for the past 24 years, and she is always prepared and organized. Our church is so very blessed and fortunate to have Andrea in this very important job. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, let's go on then to our consistory nomination. My second consistory term is ending, and consistory has nominated Karen Foster as the member to fill this open position. Are there any other nominations from the floor? Okay, hearing none then, is there a motion to accept Karen Foster as a new consistory member? Paul Cordray, seconded. Vaughn, okay, thank you. Okay, all in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion has carried. Welcome, Karen, to the new position. Okay, next I'd like to call on Helen to make a presentation.
This will be short and sweet, but we wanted to thank Val for her 6 years that she served on the consistory. And the last year she was president of the consistory, and she led us through, took right over from Brad, and we've been going strong. And we wanted to take a time, and we have a gift from the congregation for Val and a thank you for
Thank you,
Val.
Helen. Thank you, everyone. I've always been amazed and proud of the many projects and missions we accomplish here at Emmanuel. We are a small but mighty church family. As Gay said, my hope and prayers are that we can continue to be a vibrant congregation in this community. We need to continue to look at ways to grow our membership and our participation at Emmanuel for our future. It has been a privilege to serve on consistory for the past 6 years and the last year as consistory president. Okay, is there a motion to adjourn? Forrest. All right, meeting is adjourned then. Thank you, everyone, for staying.